I started working with this yarn called Dahlia Summer from Hobby. This is a self-striping yarn with very beautiful colors, and I thought this yarn would make a lovely summer scarf. However, I didn't even make 3 rows and I gave up. And the reason I gave up is because this yarn separates very easily. If we take a closer look, we can see that it's just 4 strands of thread put together. And therefore, as I was crocheting, the yarn was separating and it was quite frustrating. In the pattern that I chose, the stitches are worked directly into the stitches of the previous row. That was very uncomfortable to do with this yarn. So, like I said, I gave up. However, I did not give up on this yarn, I only gave up on this pattern. Instead, I'm going to choose a different kind of pattern for this yarn where the stitches are worked into chain spaces. And that way it will be much easier to work with this yarn and it won't separate so much. Some of the stitches that would work are these stitches, shells, or the combination of those two. Here I started a different pattern. I decided to go with the combination of shells and V-stitches, and it's so much easier working this pattern because I work the stitches into the chain spaces over here in the middle of the shell and over here in the middle of the V-stitch. So here is my advice. If you ever work with yarn that easily separates, choose a pattern where you don't have to work directly into the stitches, but instead you will work into the chain spaces.